Hello everybody, my name is Puggy Boogie, and I made this video because I noticed some new players entering the turf wars. So I want to help our newcomers just to get a little more comfortable with the game and try to rank up your wins, so to speak. So I'm going to demonstrate some tactics, some like 4 steps to try to get a little better. So let's get into it.
First, everyone, you're going to see this lobby area. This is considered the square, not exactly the lobby, but the square. This is promoting the Splatfest. I'd advise trying the Splatfest. This over here is called Salmon Run, this area that's open. I would advise going there for practice. It's good to try out new weapons that way. But what we want to do is hit the X button. You can see on the bottom right over there, hit the X button. Hit plus button for equip. We're gonna check out your gear. First, try something with a lot of this icon called Ink Saver. This is going to help you with the first weapon, which is Splatshot Junior. The Splatshot Junior has a very large ink container, and I'll show you the difference right now. And to go into test, just hit the Y button. And then instead of nah, you hit test exclamation point. First thing you want to do, you're probably like, oh, what is this? I can't aim. It's okay, this is called motion controls. Motion controls is something you're gonna want. I'm gonna change my control settings with the X button. I'm gonna go to motion controls off. So I think I'm making a sin right now. So right now, you can see that there's no fluid movement, it's just very digital. It's all kind of moving back and forth, bap, 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 bap. So let's see how fast I can do this. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Now the real test. Okay, one day. There you go. Okay, let's get her done. Okay. Okay, can I do it without the ink running out? Okay, barely. That was a stick. I wouldn't use stick. Use motion controls. Please use motion controls. It is the best way to play this game. I like mine on 3, but the way you can determine what is good for you for motion controls is by 1, standing right here. This is the most furthest back dummy, and then then you have one that's at like a 9 o'clock. So you have 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Hit once, and if that feels comfortable for you, that's good. Like if you're like, oh, I wish this is a little bit more sensitive. This feels like I'm turning my hand too much. Easy. Press the plus button, plus the X button. Go tabletop. I want to make this a little more sensitive. Boom. How does that feel? Oh, maybe a little more sensitive. Same thing. Now we're at 4. Now, let's go ahead and see what that whole exercise I did before, what that's like with motion controls. Much better, right? You can't do that on stick. So you want to make sure you want to use motion controls just because you want to make sure that you're not at a disadvantage compared to most other players. A lot of players are using motion controls, and you can see that there's a reason why. After using motion controls, the next step is learning how to paint the ground. For Turf War, which is kind of the primary mode of this game, you want to ink as much turf as possible, which means the floor. You don't get points by inking the walls, even though it's pretty satisfying just to ink something. Let's try your name. I have Oh, I ran out of wall. Yeah, my art can't fit. You don't want to paint walls. You want to be painting the floor. So you want to make sure you get those points. So you want to paint as much floor as possible. And you want to make sure that you're facing forward when painting. That's a lot of turf. Or you could do it this way if you really want to. Yeah, that took maybe 3 times, maybe more longer. That took a long time. So again, you just want to look forward and paint. And if you want to get even further than that, you can jump by pressing the B button while doing this. That's what you want to do. To continue getting points, paint surfaces that aren't painted or are painted in a different color. Next I want to talk about is movement. So movement, there you can move either in Inkling or human form, kid form, or you can go as Inkling form. This Inkling form is not that fast on ground, but your kid form is faster on ground. But the way you really want to be moving is in your own ink. So you paint, swim in Inkling form. That's much faster than walking. Also, you're less of a target, and people can't really see you. But if you swim too fast, you can see the ripples, and you can't get hit. Unless you use this ability called Ninja Squid, but I'll go over that later. Here's an example of how you can swim. See, fast, not fast. Fast, not fast, fast, not fast, fast, not fast, fast, not fast, and then just fast. So you wanna ink, swim, ink, swim, ink, swim, ink, swim. Next, you see this weapon has a huge ink tank. It's got a lot of junk in his trunk. Different weapon? Yeah, it's like everyone else, you know. Junk in the trunk. So with this weapon, you can almost essentially throw 2 bombs at a time. That's devastating, which is essentially 2, maybe a kill, maybe up to 3 kills, depending if you're good at this or not, like I'm not. Okay, here's a little... See, that was 3 kills. Not bad. So step 1, use motion controls. Step 2, ink by facing forward instead of down. You can even jump to get further distance. Step 3, ink swim, ink swim, ink swim, ink swim, ink swim. Super easy. And step 4, if this Splattershot Jr. is a good gun, because you can throw two bombs at once. Kind of amazing, kind of devastating. So I hope that helps.
I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to get back into it. Meet me on Turf War or see me over on Twitch and at twitch.tv/PoogieBoogie. And remember, stay healthy, stay strong. Catch you next time. Let's get some of that turf.
We lost that one, but gotta keep painting. Oh, we won that one because we kept painting. Just gotta keep painting. Where paint the ground that you don't have control over. Look at those bombs. Look at those bombs, everybody.